Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, Child Girl. If you are new here, I am Tanya, and you can tell by the title of the video, girl, where have I been? Where has your girl been? I know y'all, it's been about 2 weeks since I posted a video here on YouTube, but if you can tell from the background of this room, your girl has been busy, okay? My daughter pledged Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated yesterday. Today is Monday, the 17th, and I am currently standing in her room. So, y'all, this is where I've been. And shout out to the moms who have had daughters who have crossed D9, because you guys, it's been a journey, okay, to say the least. It has been a lot of long nights, a lot of sleep deprivation, a lot of tears, but here we are, and I'm so proud of her for choosing a D9 organization that best align with her. My legacy, if you all didn't know, my legacy is AKA. So Naya obviously pledged Delta. So I am super proud of her. But y'all, these room reveals, y'all didn't tell me what it takes to put together a room reveal. Okay, these girls, y'all don't know what's in my eye. But these girls be wanting these room reveals, okay? And basically all you're doing is just decorating their room with paraphernalia, all the knickknacks. And most times you do this in a dorm room. But of course, Anaya lives with my parents here at Jacksonville. I'm sorry, y'all. Something is really in my eye. But Anaya lives here with my parents. So we just chose to decorate a spare bedroom in the house for her. And you guys, I have been sneaking around for the last 3 weeks trying to pull this together, buying things, ordering things, packages coming left and right. And so I finally got a chance to get it done. And I'm looking like how I feel, to be quite honest, because I'm still not completely rested from all of this. Fortunately, because we've been furloughed, this is where I've been. I've been here in Jacksonville. We're back to work now, but I've been here in Jacksonville, and I've been thankful for the time because I needed to be here. It's one of those things where she needed her mom, more so just for support, and just encouragement throughout the process. So I'm thankful for that, you guys. But I'm going to flip the camera around and just show you the room again. Y'all, never mind how I look. I am on camera, but y'all, it is what it is what it is. So I'm going to flip you around, and we're going to start at the door, and I'm just going to give you guys a room tour. So I created this banner, you guys, for her door. Hopefully you guys can see it. I created this in Canva, and I absolutely love how it turned out. I created it in Canva. I printed it off at CVS, and then I just used foam boards to adhere it. It is a repositionable poster that I purchased. Super bomb. It's got Kappa Beta, her number, her line name. So yeah, and I used the picture that she took for her 21st birthday. It just worked out perfect with the red roses and the black. So I used that. So that's her door. And then you guys, I decided to drape this room. So initially I was just going to do the balloon arch over the bed, and then of course just decorate the room. But this room needed something more. The walls really probably could have stood to be repainted. I didn't have time to do all of that. So I was just like, oh mama, if it'd be nice if we could drape the room. And so my mama called one of her friends from church, and she came in and draped the room in the white and the red. And I absolutely love it. Now, you guys, I'm not a balloon arch artist type thing, but I did get the balloon arch from Amazon. My mom's friend who did the drapes were supposed to also do the balloon arch, but she had another obligation, so she couldn't do it. And then we were going to get somebody else to come in and do it, and they ended up with another obligation. So I had to go into DIY mode. So I bought the balloon arch from Amazon. I'll link it. And girl, used TikTok, figured out how to do these balloon clusters, added them to this arch. And so here we are. So that was the base of the room. And I absolutely loved it. Even with just the base of the room done, it was perfect for me. So that's the base. That's where we started. And then from there, you guys, I went and just all the paraphernalia, you guys, I can't tell you how many stores I went in to find all of the things. I did order some things from Sorority Hills, but then a lot of this was stuff that I found from IKEA, a lot of Greek stores between Alabama and Georgia. I was in Atlanta, you guys, all the things. So I got enough paraphernalia, I think, for her to last through, the fall and winter, so she shouldn't need anything else. And then the one gift or piece of thing that I loved the most was, you guys, I was able to find a Jackson plushie on Amazon, and then I just added the Delta Sigma Theta dog chain to it. She really loves it the most. And then I got her a duck here, if you know, you know, and a lot of other little knickknacks, like, you know, they needed the car tag. She does have a wooden paddle there. And then all of her sweatshirts, girl, she's got sweatshirts, socks, car cover, all type of jerseys, scarves, bags, book bag. Of course, you can tell the umbrellas that are there. So yeah, I just laid this bed out and just went to town. So this rack, you guys, is a rack that I did find. This, I guess, is typically like, I guess, a coat rack, hat rack, I guess. I found this at IKEA. It was red. I thought it'd be perfect to hang like all of her hats on. So that's where her hats are. And then my parents got her the garment bag. So she ended up with that. And then, you guys, I decorated this, her dresser, or actually this is not really her dresser. This is actually a guest bedroom. Anaya's room just, girl, had too much going on and the girls were in and out of that room. So I just needed to pick somewhere else to be able to decorate for her. So over here, I created this, or we made this paddle for her. I love it. Excuse me, y'all, I'm in the frame, but and then I just hung up. She ended up with a clear bag and several other bags. And then, you guys, one of the details of this was we had the hangers customized. So love that. And then her 30 balloon for her number. So I did get that. And I went with red, black, white, and silver. I just like the silver. I mean, I could have did the gold, but I just like the silver. And then several other little knickknacks, the candle back there. Yes, I have the red strobe light. She ended up with a shower bonnet, the 1913 sign, a couple of wristband bracelets. Of course, she ended up with some crystal elephants. Love that for her. I did DIY this tumbler, and then she really loves her necklaces, and I don't know who's calling me, y'all. Let me check this phone. All right, y'all. And then I also created her poster for the probate show. So I created this, also another DIY project that I did in Canva. So I created that. And then my niece also has her posters that we just left here. And then, of course, I filled the floor with nothing but balloons. And then more gifts on the bed. And then, you guys, I did get this clothing rack from IKEA. So this clothing rack, I just added like her Letterman jackets and things like that to it. And then, of course, some things are missing because she's already pulled out some of her pieces that she's worn, you know, first day on the yard today. So, and I did do these Crocs for her. So she loved the DIY Crocs that I did. So I'm proud of them. Okay. And so this is pretty much her room. And then on this side of the room, you guys, and I hit the number 1 when I walked over there, but then I put 1913 over here on this wall. But yeah, you guys, this is pretty much all of what I did for her room. Again, it was a labor of love, but I was able to get it done. I'm super proud of it. And you know, when your daughter, your only child is accomplishing something big, I wanted to support her in that, and create this for her. So I absolutely love it. And then I'm going to show you guys also what I did, in the living room. Now, I wasn't able to do all that I wanted to do. Like, there was still some balloon arches that I never got put up because y'all, it just kind of ran out of time. But I was able to get this much of it done. The probate was amazing last night. She did so well. Of course, they were so nervous before it, but she knocked that out the park. And yeah, y'all, so that's really where I've been. Okay, I've been here. I haven't been, like thrifting and grabbing and buying and doing anything since she's been pledging. But shout out to the moms, like I said, who have daughters who are crossing, and especially if you're there with them, at the location of this school. I know some people, daughters are out of town and gone, but our house has been the house that her girls have come to. I've been cooking nonstop for them. They've been coming in after midnight and, just trying to just be supportive in any way that I can. So I have 6 new daughters, of course, although her line was 36 of them, but she's been really hanging tough with about 6 or 7 of them. So I've been in that mode, y'all, for like the past 2 weeks, and I've been tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been tired. And that's really, of course, where I've been. But we're done. She's done. She is now on the other side of this, and to see the excitement in her face, to be so proud that, she's finally free. She's crossed. I'm just over elated. And I think the biggest thing for me is Anaya's sort of kind of been like me, where she's social, but she's not like a social butterfly. So she had like maybe 1 or 2 friends here on campus. And this, I've been telling her this whole time that this opportunity will be where she will meet her lifelong friends and sisters at this point. And she's done that. And I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud to see her leave the house, go with her girls, go with her friends. They're out, they're hanging, they're doing all the things. They're here, they're hanging out. And I love that for her, that she's met, a group of young ladies that are the sweetest young ladies, and they went through this journey together, and those are her lifetime friends. And I think it's important, that you find friends, find friendship, find women that you trust. And my baby has finally done that, and I'm so proud of her. But yeah, y'all, that's where I've been. Today is Monday, like I said, the 17th. I'm headed back home. I'm going to work in the morning, so I'll be getting back on a normal routine. And so, of course, we got Thanksgiving holiday coming up, which I mean I'll be back here because we're doing Thanksgiving here at my parents'. But y'all, furlough is done. Shutdown is over. My baby has crossed. I can get back to Tanya because it has not been about Tanya since I've been home at the 1st of October. So I love you guys. I just wanted to pop in and share where I've been, share my daughter's room reveal. Hopefully maybe give somebody else some ideas if you have a son or a daughter who's getting ready to pledge and, you want to set it out for them and, support them. Hope this video inspired you to do the same. And you guys, I'm going to share the other room that I did, the other arches that I did. I'm going to pop that in, and y'all, your girl will be back with another video real soon. Bye, y'all. All right, y'all. So here is the balloon arch that I did for Anaya's probate / after, probate party here at the house. So I grabbed these arches from, actually I got them from Michael's. I had intended to order them from Amazon, but when I ordered from Amazon, I ended up ordering the covers and not the actual stand. I thought I was ordering both, but it worked out perfectly because I was able to go to Michael's and get the arches. They come in a box of 3, so they come with the 7-foot. I think this is the 5, and then they also have a 6-foot, but I didn't put the 6-foot up. And then we used the Cricut to create the banners for them. So of course the Greek letters, Delta Sigma Theta 1913. And then this was the sign that I created for my baby. Welcome to Delta Land. And then the balloons, you guys, again, I had to tap into my DIY bag and create the balloons. This one, of course, is my favorite, but this one, it took quite a bit. It's still kind of not what I would want it to be. It needed another bigger cluster up at the top, but y'all, I was running out of time. But I got the balloons from Amazon. Y'all, I watched a ton of TikTok videos on, the balloon formulas at the girlies who are professionals at this, who are vets in the game have created. But I think for my first time doing a balloon arch that it came out really, really great. Of course, in her colors, the red, black, and white. And this was more so like, photo op opportunities. Family came in and they did take pictures in front of it. We're going to leave it up probably for like a week or so that, Anaya, gets the most out of it. Her sisters can take pictures in front of it if they want to. And then I also want to see how long these balloons last. Again, I got these off of Amazon. I'll link them below. They were easy to blow up, easy to work with, easy to tie. I personally don't have any complaints about them, but I'm just curious, just out of curiosity, how long they would last. When folks are doing events, most times they take this stuff down the day of the event to clean up, break down, or whatever. But we're just going to leave it up at least a week for her. And then, we got to get the house together for Thanksgiving. And then also here in the house, we just took out some of the gifts that Anaya received. She ended up with a license plate, a cup, another personalized gift. One of my great sisters who are here that I'm friends with over on Instagram, Katrina, got my baby this bag, and it's, y'all, Naya's favorite. She loves it. It eats down. And then, of course, her dad brought her a bouquet of 30 roses since her number was 30. But again, some more gifts. So we just set this out here. And then she's got some other gifts that are here on the couch that she'll need to go through. But yeah, her balloon arches turned out really, really great. I'm proud of me for this, creating this for her. Again, like I said, it was a labor of love, but they turned out amazing. I'm very proud of them.